When I left the military, I didn't just leave a job. I left the way of life, the structure, the hypervigilance, the camaraderie, the sense of purpose. It all disappeared at once. When I came home, my family expected me to be back, but I wasn't. Not yet. For the first couple years, I was still in the military. My body would tense before my mind caught up. A tone felt sharp, a look felt loaded. I didn't stop to think. I'd shut the moment down with anger or silence. That pattern didn't come out of nowhere. It was built in environments where staying alert mattered, where reacting fast kept you functioning. It helped me survive unpredictability, but it didn't belong in my house. It didn't serve the people I love. My voice changed. The room went quiet. The people around me pulled back just a little. They weren't doing anything wrong. They were just the ones closest when it happened. In the beginning, I was on different medications, trying to find my footing, trying to quiet my mind, trying to make it through the day. Some of them took the edge off, but I began to realize that they also took me with it. Maybe I wasn't angry, but I wasn't present either. My kids would talk, and I'd nod, but it felt like there was a wall between us. My spouse would sit next to me, and I could feel the space even though we were inches apart. I wasn't reacting anymore. I just wasn't really there. And I could see that absence had a cost too. I realized that my family didn't just need someone who was calm. They need someone who's engaged, someone who listened, noticed, and responded. I could see that my family felt that distance. They saw me at the table, but not fully present. They carried the weight of my silence and the moments I couldn't show up the way they deserved. One night I had some thoughts that scared me. As I sat there, I thought about how things couldn't stay the same. I had to do something different. I didn't know where to start, but I decided to go to a treatment program. At the program, we worked out every day, and it reminded me how fit I had been when I served. I wanted that again. Coming home, I began to build a gym in my garage. I also started looking back at my childhood and realized how the military had allowed me to ignore all the things that were in my past. I realized the real work of my life, the hardest work, would have been finding my way back to my family. Learning how to be present again, learning how to feel again. I was ready to put in that effort. Then slowly I started to feel myself come back. I could actually hear what was being said instead of bracing for it. I could stay in conversations with checking out or shutting down. I could be calm and present at the same time, and actually responding became possible. Pausing instead of snapping, staying curious instead of defensive, remembering that this moment isn't dangerous, it's just a little uncomfortable. I still slip in old patterns every once in a while, but now I know the difference between being quiet and being connected. I'm still healing, still learning, still rebuilding. I will always come back to my family. They are why I am here, and that matters.